Let's watch Little Rhonda take on the big Mickey Mouse. Little Rhonda losing out to Mickey Mouse. Little Rhonda's got Mickey Mouse rings. Not real, folks. Bye-bye.
Developments in the fight between Disney and the state of Florida. The Walt Disney Company has now filed a lawsuit against the state, saying a targeted campaign of government retaliation orchestrated by Governor Ron DeSantis was used as punishment for Disney's protected speech. The lawsuit says recent legislation threatens Disney's business operations, jeopardizes its economic future in the region, and violates its constitutional rights. And this all comes as the new state-appointed board meets today. News 6's Lauren Cervantes joins us now live with more on what's happened so far. Lauren.
Well, the board voted today on a number of things. The first declaring the deal that the former board struck with Disney null and void. They also passed two resolutions with a unanimous vote. The first is a superior authority resolution, giving the new board authority over the entire district, including over things like planning, zoning, land development. And that control would also include within the jurisdictional limits of the cities of Lake Buena Vista and Bay Lake. Now, the other resolution that they adopted prohibits COVID-19 restrictions or mandates by businesses within the district. But before the votes, board members heard from business owners, a couple of them from Disney Springs, asking for an open dialogue and expressing concerns over higher taxes that could potentially come.
There were a lot of functions that this board did that were not according to Florida law. They were not.
It's like weird because like I'm going to let them fight pattern here because like one is a major conglomerate, like, you know, international brand, awful IP retainers, you know what I mean? Like they're fucking dog shit. And then the other is like idiotic reactionary Governor Ron DeSantis, who's just trying to make a name for himself in the national stage, only to get absolutely cumstered and dumpstered by Donald Trump when he inevitably goes up against him. So it's awesome, you know, like I'll sit back and watch them fight. I don't think Ron DeSantis has any energy, any momentum, or any like legal grounds to fucking eviscerate Disney in this way, because this entire government was built. This entire government, all the way down to like local governments, was built with protecting corporate interests in mind. So, you know, go after him if you want. Go after Disney, Ron, but Mickey Mouse is going to fuck you up, you know?
Not functioning under best practices, and we've got to bring those transparency and accountability for the benefit of all of you and to be in compliance with Florida law.
We're going to have more from the business owners this afternoon. As for the votes themselves, they actually passed fairly quickly without discussion. For now,
like I want government to regulate big corporations. So like, even if Ron DeSantis is doing this with like the worst intentions in mind and doing it purely out of spite, maybe it could set like, you know, decent precedent. I just don't believe it would though. Because, you know, let's be fucking real. There's no way he's going to be able to fucking shit on Disney, you know? I just don't see it. You know, corporate power is way too awesome in this country that is designed to protect corporate power. Like at the top of the hour, you have one level of restitution. You know what I mean? There's a 3-minute ad break. And there's something you can do to combat it, right? But even then, you're like giving money to the corporation. You can subscribe for $5 or for free with Twitch Prime. You can get gifted a sub if you're lucky. You know, but ultimately the top of the hour comes for all. At Hasanabi, too political, unsubscribing. Psychedelic Gazelle, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. My funds better go to Kaya's existence. Well, I mean, I don't really have any other expenses, so your proceeds are going to the Kaya Food Fund, and the Kaya shit on another fucking new bed I got for her fund. Here's a streaming ad break now.
County, I'm Lauren Cervantes, getting results, News 6.
Welcome back. Data download time. The feud between Ron DeSantis and Disney escalated yet again this week when the Florida governor proposed developing land near the amusement park into a state park, or even more snarkily, he suggested a state prison. It was the latest volley in a battle that began last year when Disney executive...
What the fuck? That's nasty as shit. What? Okay. See, this is what I fucking mean. Like, making it a state park is fine. But, like, I didn't know that he wanted to turn it into a fucking state prison, dude. That's so fucking annoying, dude. Okay, Mr. Guantanamo, tell us more about your incredible ideas.
Criticized DeSantis' parental rights in education bill. It was dubbed the Don't Say Gay bill by many opponents. But it has turned into somewhat of an all-out personal feud between a sitting governor and a business that is very crucial to much of the state's economy. Let me just show you how important Disney is to the state of Florida. This is Disney's annual visitors to the Disney World amusement parks, over 36 million people in 2021. And just so you know, that's actually kind of low right now. Pre-pandemic, close to 60 million visitors. Just, you know, it works out to about 1 in 5 of all Americans, though, of course, there's some global visitors there. How about in tax revenue that Disney World generates? Well, Disney itself claims they collected over $1 billion in taxes in the calendar year 2022. That amount of money is more than the entire budget for many of Florida's state agencies. That's how crucial this is to the state of Florida. Let me go to a number of employees. It's the second largest private employer, over 75,000. This is Central Florida's economy, if you will. 75,000 people employed at Disney World. The only private company to employ more people in the state of Florida is the Publix grocery store chain. And then there's just the overall economic impact that it does for the entire Central Florida region. One estimate by Oxford Economics put it at over $75 billion in economic impact to the state of Florida thanks to Disney World. This isn't just a mouse that roars. Politically, it could become a mouse that bites as well.
Like, this is why I'm saying it's like weird. You have like a behemoth corporation, and like, of course, neoliberal mainstream media is going to turn around and like suck off the behemoth mega corporation as hard as they can, as they are currently. You know what I mean? But like, Disney has awesome powers in the state of Florida. Awesome powers. So I don't want them to dominate the state of Florida, but I also know that like Ron DeSantis is not like legitimately fighting against Disney for any sort of real reason. I wonder if there's he's not even doing this because of Don't Say Gay. He's basically doing this because like Don't Say Gay is the sentiment behind why he's doing it, but it's actually just for Ron DeSantis to boost his national prominence by going up against like a corporation that the national Republicans, not even the National Republican Party, but like basically extremely online Republicans and the Republican media apparatus is considered to be woke. That's it. So it's really, really, really fucking stupid. It's like a battle being fought on the dumbest